Hi folks! Welcome to Living the Skye Life. If you're new here, I'm Willie.
And I'm Sarah. We're a musician and artist, and this channel is about our journey, escaping suburban life and moving to our dream home, a 200-year-old cottage on the Isle of Skye in the Scottish Highlands.
Along for the ride are our two crazy but adorable pups, Jack Spaniels and Nori.
Join us as we experience the highs and the lows of living in a remote corner of a wild Hebridean island.
This week, we're busy both inside the cottage with the latest DIY projects of the kitchen renovation, and outside in the garden, growing fresh vegetables and ingredients for various cooking projects later in the year.
Plus, we join a few other residents of the glen to do our annual beach clean, keeping it tidy for the local livestock and the wildlife both on land and in the sea.
And we take you behind the scenes as we upgrade some essential kit for making these videos the best that they can be for all of our viewers that watch.
If you don't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with our weekly adventures.
Join us as we continue. Living the Skye Life.
We're into our second week of glorious weather here on the Isle of Skye. We have been trying to make the most of it, so we've got the boat launched, Willie was out on it yesterday fishing, and I went into the woods for a cycle ride, and we might go for a swim. I don't know if I'm ready for my first wild swim of the year. It's absolutely beautiful though, and I think it's time to get some gardening done. We've got two lots of peas now planted out in the planters, so we've got the trellises up, and we might have put them out a little bit too early because they've been out for a few weeks now, but they seem to be doing okay. They are growing, so hopefully this sunshine is going to do them a world of good. We've got another tray of peas on the go because we want to have 4 in succession so we can get a really good crop of peas. But otherwise, my other seedlings have been coming up. So I've got the chard and I've got the lettuces, and a few chives have come up, and the parsley that actually has come up. None of the other herbs have actually sprouted apart from one tiny rosemary seedling, but I've got some parsley and I think those need repotting now into something slightly bigger. I'm going to harden them off in the shed for a few days when they're ready. But for now, I'm going to get on with planting some seedlings in the beautiful sunshine. After repotting the strongest lettuce and rainbow chard seedlings into bigger containers, I had a few left over. So instead of throwing them out, I decided to plant them straight out into the fish box planters to see if any would survive. Rest of the parsley and chilies. I think that is it. I think. Oh, I think I'm done.
Completely forgot about the power cut.
Oh, we've got no power?
We've got no power.
We've got no power. Uh-oh.
It's very hot, so I've decided to put some new fence posts in.
Yeah, I thought, we'll leave like the digging and the strenuous exercise to later in the evening when it gets a bit cooler. Honestly, people in maybe like California or like Arizona might think we're being over the top, but it's really hot.
It is really hot, especially when you're battering fence posts and organising all your boys as well, which I didn't film, but now you're filming it.
Yeah. So I think I've done all the seedlings. They've been repotted into bigger pots. Some are staying inside and some are going into the shed to start hardening off to go into the planters. And I'm going to put some copper tape around the planters' legs just so we don't get slugs coming in because they are starting to appear.
They are, yeah.
But wow, it's a scorcher. I might have to go for a swim.
I'm going to have to get some lunch, I'm starving.
Aye, pretty hungry.
Let's do that.
Do it. Although I don't know what we're going to have. Something cold because there's no power. We knew this power cut was happening though.
We have a very excitable Nori, but it's also beach clean day here on Skye. I've got to take the dogs out for a bit of a walk. You're going to take Nori, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to take one each. Jack's going to go to the woods. I'm going to take Nori out. We're going to do some training, tire out his little crazy spaniel brain, and then they're going to go for a nice nap while we do our annual beach clean.
Yeah, pretty much. Annual, sometimes 2 a year. See how it goes.
We do bits and pieces where we can, but a big sort of beach clean we kind of do once a year in the spring after all the winter storms are over, and there's so much stuff down on the beach.
Oh my god, yeah. So anyway, we're in a bit of a rush, so I need to go now, and we'll see you down at the beach, I guess. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm out with Jack Spaniels, and I'm out with Richard's dog as well, because Richard's at an event today, a Lego event down in Lochaber, so he's there. He's asked me to pop in and walk his dog as well as Jack today, so the boys are just cutting about, enjoying their walk. And then I've got to get back and then get ready for the beach clean. I saw there's one volunteer on the beach already, which is amazing dedication, and I think he was here yesterday as well. If you're watching, you know who you are. Good on you. He's already put about 6 bags, huge bags of microplastics and bigger plastics in the recycling and in the skip. So off to start already. We'll start with the dogs. Now you might think, well, why do you put these beach cleans on every now and again? Okay, so that's repetition, but the reason that we do that is because some people won't have seen them, and if it encourages someone to go out and go to one of these events and help out clear away all the plastic that ends up on the beach and all the litter, now that's only a good thing in my view. We will put it on our videos every time because we want people to be encouraged to do it themselves, and I think this is the best way to do it, to make people aware and just show you what goes on. And you can look out for these beach cleans, they happen all the time. We'll put some links in the video description below. Anyway, I'm going to finish walking these doggies, and I'll get back to the house and commence the beach clean. Or should I say, join it, because it's already started early.
I'm sorry you're going in your bed. Jack is more than ready for a nap. He's like, yeah, absolutely fine. Just leave me here, guys. You, on the other hand, would love to come, but you ain't, because there's lambs. In here, please. Come. Bye, boysies. Bye, boysies. See you in a bit. We already had a huge pile of rubbish collected from a couple of the big storms we had over the winter, and what our neighbour had already picked up. So the first job was to separate any materials that could be recycled, such as hard plastics and these fishing nets. Hey! Haha. Anything that couldn't be easily recycled, we started putting in the skip provided by the Highland Council. After that pile was cleared, we carried on with tidying the foreshore. Willie and Simon made their way along the tide line, picking up any rubbish and tiny pieces of microplastic that they found. Meanwhile, I found something to take home to the boys. Parts of the plastic has degraded so much that it's crumbling into pieces, and we also found these tiny pellets called nurdles, which are the raw materials of the plastic industry and can easily be mistaken for food by marine animals and birds. A lot of what we find on the beach comes from the fishing industry, so nets, ropes and fish farm equipment. Marine creatures can easily get entangled in these, so it's so important to remove it from the sea.
What do you mean we live off grid?
Oh.
It's very heavy. The weather is so changeable, but then again it is the Hebrides, so you know, you gotta expect that. But it's been raining and then sunshine and then rain and then wet, then dry, then wet, then all at the same time, everything. It's it can be challenging, but it's not going to stop us. We're just going to keep going. We can dry off afterwards, and we're doing really well. Everyone's chipping in. There's 4 of us now doing it, which is cool, and I think we might have some people coming later as well. There could have been some more people here today, I think, but I mean, I'm not surprised. The torrential downpours have put a few people off, I'm pretty sure of it, and you know, I don't blame them at all, because it's not particularly nice standing in the pouring rain picking up rubbish, but you gotta do it or it stays and gets worse and gets in an ocean environment and just all over the land, and animals eat it and fish eat it. Chip on, pick up the stuff that Sarah collected yesterday with the wheelbarrow and get back over there.
Leave only footprints. This isn't what we mean. Oh! Oh my god! I found an ant colony! Ant eggs! These separated piles of hard plastic, rope and nets were left to one side to be collected the week after by the Scottish Coastal Cleanup. It will be taken to be recycled into products like plant pots and kitchen knives by Ali at Ocean Plastic Pots. The rest of the rubbish was put in the skip and will be sorted at the local waste management facility. Between the 5 of us that helped out, we managed to clear nearly a ton of rubbish from the beach. It may just be a drop in the ocean, but imagine the difference it can make if everyone spent a couple of hours cleaning their local beach or riverside. It's gorgeous now. Typical.
Kitchen because Sarah's asked me to have a look at the tap. Now we didn't know that the tap was leaking, but it does make a lot of sense. The wood is expanded around it, and I think I can probably fix it, which probably means that I'm going to have to take a few things apart. I don't mind that, you probably know that by now. Let's have a look and see if we can fix it. This was Sarah's temporary solution overnight, which obviously I'm going to have to take off, but it's a good idea because it keeps the water from going in there. You can see the gaps where the water's got in Look at that, that's pretty bad. So I'm going to fill that with special filler, waterproof filler. And all of this as well, and then that'll all get sanded back. I probably am going to have to take this tap off again, but for now I just need to fix it, because if it doesn't stop leaking, then the water's just going to keep coming, it's going to keep causing more damage. It's a vicious cycle, so I need to get in there and get this tap off and get it fixed. So let's do that. Right then, let's take that off for a start. Sometimes they have like a screw on the back, you take the screw out and then you can lift the tap off. I can't access it from in here or in there or anything. I'm going to have to take this sink out of the way so I can get in. These things are always on fire. Come on. There you go. What I'm going to do, I think, is... There's a spider. Right, sorry mate, but you're going to have to be evicted. Off you go. Don't let Sarah see you, for heaven's sake. Oh, hello. I need to get up in here with a little socket set, take that off, and then I should be able to lift this off, because you can't get this past here. So I can't take that off, so I can't replace the washers, which is what I think I'm going to have to do. Look at the leak there, see that? I should have rubber washers in here, maybe they've just perished, probably have. But anyway, I've got to get in here and then take this tap off, so let's do that. Hey, moving! Right, we got some movement finally. Come on. Behave yourself. Of course, I could have taken this Belfast sink out completely, but it weighs an absolute ton, and it's just me, so if I can work around it, I will. And I can, so I am. It's the longest thread known to man. That's that out. Right. We have a tap. Oh, hello. So, I think there should be a washer in here, but there isn't. I got some washers. Oh, that looks good. Could just be that. Now, if I turn the taps on, that's just going to go like that. I'm not gonna. So let's just see if this washer solves the problem. To be honest though, I'm probably going to get a wire brush on that and clean it up. Maybe a bit of grease as well, because that is pretty gross. That'll do. There's a lot of verdigris in there. Got a bit of grease for the thread there. I'll clean this out as well. If this is the right washer. And you can see it, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. So what I'm looking out for now is water here coming out, but I don't see any. I don't feel any either. I don't know if I've fixed it or not. I hope so. The governor has come out to inspect my work. Is it leaking?
It appears to not be leaking anymore. Time will tell though, because, you know, will it dry out?
I don't know.
Nori's come to have a look.
Oh,
No,
really is
no,
having a
not
look.
in there.
You're not allowed in there, Nori.
Ah, baby.
So now Nori's come to help, it's going to make it so much easier. The tap washers have gone. And these things cost pennies to fix, you know. But people don't.
Not for doggies.
They're not for doggies,
Not
no.
for doggies.
They're for taps.
My only issue being is that now we have a red line around the tap.
But you can see that, but most people won't even see that. If you look at that tap face on. I mean, it should have been there anyway. You need tap washers or they leak.
Maybe we could paint it. We need silver paint.
I thought you meant with flowers all around the perimeter.
If it's doing the job and it's not leaking, it'll do for now. And then, I don't know how long that's going to take to dry out. But
Oh, wow.
one job down, however many jobs to go.
Oh, aye. Endless. Sadly, after all my efforts, in a few days it became clear that the old leaky tap did need replacing. So we bought a new one and I fitted it. And it's miles better than the old one. Sometimes the only option is to replace rather than repair, but not often in our house. What's this then? Very exciting times.
Well, we got delivery today, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, it was very exciting when the guy turned up. They are 2 days late, but it was DPD's fault, we're told by Apple. We're not sponsored for this video, this is just stuff that we've had to do, and in fact this is what we talk about when we say we're making videos and if you'd like to help support us, because we do have to buy all this tech and it's incredibly expensive, particularly to buy computers like this spec, because these computers can handle quite a lot of footage. Bringing us on to the next thing, we're going to be shooting in 4K now, aren't we?
Yeah, so we want to make the best quality videos that we can, and that means shooting the best footage. And our computers were just a few years too old to cope with the footage that we've been filming. So the last couple of videos that we've tried to make, we make them on software called iMovie, and then you export that when it's finished and it comes out as one finished video, which we then put onto YouTube. And the last couple of times we've done that, well, it's been quite a nightmare, hasn't it?
You were on the brink of tears.
I think I did actually cry. I had a very large glass of wine by the end of it. It usually takes about 20 minutes to export it from the software, and it usually does it no problem. And the last couple of times it's just frozen. Our computers,
days.
multiple days, we just had to leave it and come back to it, and we just can't really cope with that stress.
No, so basically the tools that we had aren't suitable, so here are the new tools. It's a MacBook Pro, it's the M4, and it's all singing, all dancing one. Very expensive, but necessary, because we can't make videos to the quality of other YouTube channels if we don't have the tools to do it. So we put our hands in our pockets, but yeah, we've got the tools now to carry on making this channel better and continue growing. Here's to the future with our new MacBooks.
Now we just have to set them up on the most beautiful day of the year so far.
See, now that's just sod's law, isn't it? It's the most beautiful day of the year, it's stunning outside.
Yeah.
And we're going to be in the offices setting up MacBooks.
I'm hoping it just takes an hour to transfer everything over and we can just leave it be. And go outside and sunbathe.
You know what? These probably will, because they're very fast, these computers, but
oh, if it takes longer, I can sunbathe for longer. No problem at all.
well, so I'll be doing it. My one's already out the box and charging. Sarah hasn't even opened hers yet. I mean, I'm far too excited.
Let's go. Let's
Tech.
go. He's like a kid at Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. Oh, that's satisfying. Hey, Bubba. Is that everything? Oh, it's a little bit heavier, I think. Right, so charge it first.
Meanwhile, my MacBook was already charging in my studio. Here's hoping this upgrade will have a positive effect on the growth and future of this channel.
After a couple of weeks more growth and a few days hardening off in the shed, I decided it was time to plant out the lettuce and chard seedlings. Let us begin. The lettuces I'd planted directly outside were still alive, but were very small. None of the chard survived though, so I replaced them all with healthier seedlings from indoors. For the peas, all three sets that we have planted out so far seem to be doing well, so hopefully we'll get a long crop to enjoy this summer. As always folks, thank you so much for watching our video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do leave us a like, a comment, or subscribe if you don't already. It's free to do, helps our channel to grow, and you get notified when our new videos come out, which is of course every week Wednesday night, 8 PM UK time.
If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to support the channel further, you can do so over on Ko-fi by buying us a coffee or the dogs a wee treat. And what I really mean is help with the running costs of making these videos as explained in this video.
Or if you want to help us out more long term, you can join our amazing community over on Patreon, where you get bonus content for helping us out each month.
If you're interested in our creative endeavours, you can go over to Sarah's Etsy store for our artworks like these.
additional music, you can head across to his Bandcamp page for songs like these.
These old walls saw 100 lives, from the days of old to these days of night. I don't mind if the storm hits tonight. There's no reason to go outside.
As usual, all the links to our pages are in the video description below.
Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next week on Wednesday.
On Wednesday night.
Wednesday night,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
UK time.
UK time.
Bye, folks.
Bye, folks. Jump. We're leaving our suburban life, moving over the sea to Skye. Are we chasing a dream? I guess in time we will see, when we're living the Skye life. Living the Skye life. I've got what pictures you to go over, but I don't know if it's going to be still suitable or what.
We'll try and get...
Just waffling, and it's a very strange monotone way.
Yeah, you've got that dull voice.
Yeah, I've got that dull voice. Like, what was that we were watching?
Father Ted.
Father Ted. We were watching about some Father Ted last night. Craggy Island. Anyway, should we do some work? Good.
What are such little babies? Oh. Yeah, don't drown them. Don't drown the babas.
Of course, it was timed up ages ago. Now I kind of went, come on. Sweating here. This thing's stuck.
Try and pick up the energy a little bit for the...
What?
Okay.
Tickle.
Ah!
I always get in trouble for that one.
What? What is that?
Exuberant breathing.
It's always a rush on Beach Clean Day. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Why don't we get up an hour earlier?
Or start it an hour later. That would have been sensible.
Up there for thinking, in there for dancing.
And you get notified when our new videos come out, which is when?
Every week, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. We're not used to this yet. Try again. When I put things in bins, I like to give it some welly. There's some sort of duck. Seems like a hyena.
We're trying to film here, guys.
Oh, shut the door. It's the same with the ones in the kitchen that I fixed earlier.
This is the kitchen.
Oh. Does it never breathe? Stop going!
Just started laughing more at you.
This is bizarre.
Right.
Right.
Okay. That's been years of water just running down into those cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes water running into the cracks. Click here to subscribe to live in the Skye life.
Click here to go back to the start of our adventures with our very first episode.